Hello and welcome back to Teacher Tom's Tutorials. The goal in this new brief lesson will be to show you how quick and easy it is to make a badge for yourself, and then maybe more importantly I'm going to show you some of the badges that I've created that I have found have really encouraged students to log on outside of school and get their work done. For example, today's actually a half day, and I have students at least 3 students who have logged on within the last couple of minutes, and it is 25 minutes after school. So they're home on a half day and they're getting onto the website and they are doing work. You can see another student here. Take a look at Victoria. She was absent today and jumped on during school, figured out that there was an assignment, and has already jumped into her group and begun to do some work. The second type of badge that I created, which again you can swipe any of the badges from me or any other teacher that have shared them, is this kind of badge has been neat because it's really improved, I think, or encouraged the students to do their best in writing assignments. So without further ado, let's get up into our profile here. So we're going to need to do that. And you can see the badges that you've earned, but let's go into the collections, the My Student badges. Let's click on that, and we're going to go ahead and click to create a new badge. And I already have a badge title here that I have come up with, and it is right there. And you need to write a description. There. And that part's pretty simple. You're going to then need to upload some kind of an image. So whether you create the image yourself or you go search for it somewhere out there on the web, you're going to need to have an image in mind. And I've already found an image on my own, so I'm going to go ahead and upload it from my own personal files. So that's a pretty simple process. Make sure you choose the right one. It takes a moment here to upload that image, but again, this is just an image that, it could be a JPEG, it could be a BMP. It's any kind of image that you create yourself or go out and find. And I don't mind that the share this badge with other teachers box is checked. If you want to uncheck that, that's up to you, but I don't mind sharing mine. So I'm going to click Save Badge, and voila, a new badge is created. And I'm actually going to go award that badge, as we had a group project today and I had a group of students that was just rocking. So you need to go into the correct hour. I can tell you right now that this is the group that I'm going to award the badge to, but there's no way within this button to do that. So you have to go into the larger class if it's a group that you're assigning it to, and then you're going to click on the members, and you're going to select all of the members, which in this case was this one and this one. So Andrew and Allie, and I have, where is Nason? There's Nason, and Mr. Greg, there's Greg, and Destiny, and Chelsea. So that's the group, and you can see that I've selected several, and I can award a badge to all that I have selected. So I'm going to click on Award Badge. There's my Club Meg, Most Excellent Group. So I'm going to click on that and click Award Badge. It is just that easy. So that's all been done, and the students actually get a post telling that they have been awarded a badge, which is kind of a neat thing. Let me go back to some of the badges that I've created that I think you might find real helpful, whether you swipe mine or make your own that have sort of similar messages. But let me show you down here a couple that I've created that I've been really, really happy about. Here's one that I called Homework Champion, and it just says thanks for putting in the time away from school to learn. So I try to award those badges, if students are at home, whether it's just after school or at night or on the weekend, and they're putting in the time and effort. And you can see that by the time that they post things, and you can also see from the lower right hand side of your normal feed just who is on. I've clicked on that. Just who is on, when they've logged in, and you can kind of keep track of that on your own. So let me go back to that profile page again and show you another badge. So that was the Homework Champion badge. Another one that's pretty similar, and one that I awarded to Victoria today, is this Sick But Still Working Hard. So it's a little picture of Stewie there, I think, throwing up. But it just lets them know that I'm proud of them for kind of sticking in and doing their school stuff while they're home ill. So that's two that kind of take care of that issue. Here are a couple. I love this best post winner, and the only way to get that is to do some writing on something that is extra outside of school. So kids have been doing all kinds of work that they aren't even assignments, they're not even graded assignments, and I think I'm really proud of that. I like this Bill Shakespeare badge, which again they can only get if they are really putting in some effort and increasing their writing skills. So there's a couple for you to look at. There's another important badge that I think you should use, and that is this personal foul badge. It's the only sort of negative consequence badge I have, but I have found it is very, very effective for keeping students on task. I don't want them to use chat speak. I want them to use real words, and to understand that every post here is written for an authentic audience. So I want to discourage chat speak. I also want to discourage them from being, I guess using this for strictly social purposes. Not that any of our students, would waste time or put in posts that do not move the conversation forward, or otherwise just sort of wasting their time and not using this, whether it's during school or outside of school hours, not using this for an educational forum. So again, you probably don't have any kids like that. I don't have any kids like that either. But just in case, I like this little personal foul badge. Like all the other badges, you are the only one that can award them, and you are the only one that can take them away. But this personal foul badge, as it clearly says, if a student is doing things they're not supposed to do, I'll go ahead and delete their post, but I'll also throw this personal foul flag on them. And if they acquire 3 of these, as you can see, I will immediately go back into that student, and let me show you here. I would go into that student, and I would put them onto sort of a read-only. So let's say I wanted to pick a student here. I can, where it says access, drop down from student to read only, and then bam, their privileges are gone. You don't have to do any extra work than that. They can see their assignments and they can see what other people have posted, but they can no longer participate in the communication, or in the conversation, I should say. So I've, in all the time I've been using Edmodo, I've only had to throw, 6 or 7 flags to multiple students. One student did get 3 flags, and that one student was put on restriction for a week, and I pulled that student off restriction, and I've not had to throw her another flag, and the others were just random. So it's really been, I think, a good little badge. So that's it on badges. Thanks once again for checking in. I hope these have been helpful to you. Have a great day. So long. See you later. Goodbye. Adios, muchachos.